Hello all. I've been thinking, and I'm pretty sure that Donald Trump is my fault. Not just my fault, but definitely my fault. Over the past 3 weeks, I've been putting a lot of energy into documenting the disasters that are happening in the Middle East, and I've been doing a lot of that this year. When I started out this YouTube channel, I'd intended it to be one that documented how the world is in much better shape than we're told it is. Most media is very negative, and it focuses on the disaster, wherever the disaster is. And I had hoped with this YouTube channel to do things in a different way, to avoid that. The first series I started out with on this channel was called Notes from the Golden Age, because I really do believe that we're living in a golden age. But looking at what I've done over the past couple years, I think I've fallen away from that. And I think that is what makes Donald Trump strong. This YouTube channel is, in its own very small way, a media organization. And it is doing, unfortunately, what most media organizations do. We talk about disaster, because disaster is interesting. If it bleeds, it leads. And there's always a lot of moving parts that can be talked about, a lot of things that can be complained about, a lot of compelling stories. And we miss the most compelling story of all. The fact that life today in most countries is better than it has ever been. There are serious, serious problems in the United States, in Europe, and in other places in the world. But these problems can be solved with the institutions that we have. But that's not the story that I've been telling, and that's not the story that most media organizations tell. We've been telling the story of disaster. And it's the story of disaster that makes a Donald Trump presidency possible. Nobody votes for Donald Trump because they think things are going okay and he'd improve things. The only reason you vote for Donald Trump is if you think things are so broken, so disastrous, that putting this guy in might somehow improve things. A vote for Donald Trump is an act of desperation. In a world that is anything but desperate, this is my fault. This is the fault of media organizations everywhere. If this project survives into the new year, I'll try to do better. I hope to be providing more context rather than less, and more context about more positive things, because there are so many more positive things out there than there are negative things. Everything is fine. Not just fine, pretty good. Vast majority of countries are in better shape than they've ever been. The world, science, technology provides more opportunities than have ever been provided. In some places, we're just not doing as good a job with it as we could. That does not mean that we're living through a disaster that requires Donald Trump. It's an old cliche, but it's a good one. Voting for Donald Trump is a permanent solution to a whole range of temporary problems. I apologize for my part in making that more likely. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you'd like to help me make more videos like this one, please click on the Patreon link here to find out how. If you'd like this channel to survive past the election, it's actually very important that those contributions go up. Thanks.